Okay, how y'all doing? How are you doing? Listen, somebody said to me, Kareem, why should I come to your webinar? You got to make some sense to me. Make it make sense, okay? Because I can just go see the doctor. True that. True that. You can go see your doctor. Everybody got them. Let me show you. Let me show you. I got mine. Okay. I got mine. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got the free version when you have your own business and you hire yourself. That's what you should do. You know, you can pay yourself what you want to pay yourself, and you can know how to at least put yourself in the right place based on your tax bracket on what you're gonna pay and what you're not gonna pay. Pay yourself too much, you're gonna be paying a lot when it comes to your medical insurance. Pay yourself less, or you make less at your 9 to 5, you fit in a certain category. So I kind of like the free one because I'm not going there no way. Okay, I might go if I feel the need. My queen, sometimes, you know how us kings are. You know how your loved ones, they be like, they want you to go on a regular basis to at least do a routine checkup and whatnot to find out what's going on. I am not a hater to going to see the doctor. I'm not mad at doctors. Okay, I do have issues with them handing out a bunch of Skittles to you all the time, little colorful rainbows and whatnot, and it's and if you have too many, it harms a lot of people when you're on it too long. See, I have to be careful what I say here, even though I'm going to be teaching something light. I can't go into details because a lot of my videos were taken down anyway. Okay, but I'm here to just tell you why you should come to my September 13th when I'm talking about detox. So let's get into some stats here, because I don't want to keep you long. I don't, because every time I take too long, I end up getting some type of strike behind the scenes, the emails. They already suppressing my emails. You don't get no 200,000+ subscribers, and every time you put out a video, it's less than 1,000. That wasn't my numbers in 2013 all the way up to, now to recent. And when that actually situation happened in 2019 and 2020, okay, because I was giving up people that work, but that's okay. Let's move, because I want you guys to have this information. Let me show you something, because we're talking about your medical bills versus, and how you can save yourself some money. Okay, so let's put some real stats here for you. Some of y'all need real stats. Let's go. So let me show you. But let me put this disclaimer up here just in case I say the wrong thing. Okay, this is entertainment purposes only. This is not medical advice. Where is it at? And I always put this up here just in case, because they like to tell me, Mr. Forsyth's like, Kareem, you didn't put it up there. So there we go. So let's go. Let's go. Bam. Now, let me show you something. When it says it right here, okay? Doctor visits in the United States. 1 billion physician offices visited annually. 1 billion, okay? Physician offices are visited annually. Not 1 billion offices. 1 billion physician offices are visited annually. Now, here's how they get the breakdown, all right? Equivalent to about 320 per 100 persons per year, meaning for every 100 people in United States, there's about 3.2, a little over 3 visits annually a year for every 100. And you have 330 plus million people in the US, a little over that. So that's where you get the numbers from. So 85% of adults and 95% of children see the doctors of healthcare professionals at least once a year. Okay, 85% of adults and 95% of children. Now listen, breakdown. Children under 1 year make nearly 4 primary visits a year. Adults 75 plus 3.2, 3.5 to 3 visits a year. I can tell you that ain't true. They be going once a week around my house. You know what I'm saying? And I got 3 elders in my house, and they in their 70s all the way up to 80. All right. Now, anyway, they going like every week. Now, anyway, I guess they're making up for the overall numbers. Emergency room visits are over 155 million a year. All right. Highest clinical visits rates age 55 to 64. Now this is the number. I'm 52. This is the numbers right here. 55 to 64. And people around that number right there. Okay. And that 9-year gap up in there, they right here at 418 visits per 1,000. All right. Often conditions like diabetes and screening. Okay. Health care spending. Here we go. Healthcare spending average spending reaches 14,000 to 5 in 2023 per person. Personal healthcare spending averages around 11,200 though it varies by age. Okay, children is about $4,200 a year. Adults is around 9,000 between 19 and 64, $9,150 a year. Seniors are 65 plus is $22,350 a year. This is the average. Okay, this is what they spend. Typically, healthcare costs, employees and sponsors and all that. Families are 32 of 4 is 32,000 plus a year. Individuals are 7,000 plus. That's your insurance healthcare costs. Okay, in 2022, Medicare. Okay, that's individuals that are the elders and up. Households spend an average of 7,000. Households per house, 7,000 on healthcare, which was 13.6% of their total spending. You spending over 10% of your bag, what you earn. Okay, but you on a fixed income. Non-medical households spend non-Medicare household. That's people that's not 65 and up. That's individuals that's Medicaid or other insurance. Your age wife spend about $5,000. That's about almost 7% of your household expenses. Now, why a detox 2 to 3 times a year can actually help you, and it's smart, according to ChatGPT. Preventative can help reduce digestive distress. That's in your stomach, small and large. Chronic fatigue, inflammation. We all know that all diseases, like Dr. Sabi already broke it down, mucus. Everything starts from mucus because there's a lot of mucousy foods out there, and then it turns to inflammation. You're going to come down with all kinds of items, okay? Minor ailments, key reasons for doctor visits. Less time in waiting rooms, fewer co-pays, labs, and blah, blah, blah. Just one detox. Just one. Avoiding detox, avoided digestive visit, 150 copay, 200, offsets many detox supports costs. Okay, so anybody trying to bop you upside the head. Okay, I'm not trying to beat you up. Individual that actually sent that information and inquiring, this was for you, and it's for anybody else. I took the time to educate people on this to help you understand that I'm not a hater to going to see the doctor. I'm not. It's many reasons why you got to go see the doctor. You might have something coming up and you can get ahead of it quick. You go to find out, you can get ahead of it quick. If you're dealing with anything with your lungs, you're dealing with something with your kidneys, you're dealing with something with your brain, you're dealing with something with your glands, and you're dealing with something with your thyroid, you're dealing with something with IBS, you're dealing with something with lumps or cysts anywhere, fibroids. It's a whole lot of ailments. I mean, it's thousands of situations going on with the body, the eyes, whatever. You want to go get it checked out. The issue I have is a lot of this can be avoided. Now, I know you hear it all the time if you eat right, okay? But on September 13th, stuff that I can't even speak on here, and I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to get hit with no medical claims. I don't want to get hit with me telling you that this is an all be all because they hate it. They mad. They angry. Okay. But we have real stats out there versus what have health, natural healers and holistic and actual herbologists, and apothecary individuals like myself have done in the field versus, you just stand on Skittles your whole life. Okay. It's a difference. Okay, so long term, you need to think about taking care of your body. Okay, a detox every quarter. That's 3 quarters in a year: winter, spring, summer, fall. You could do a detox, and each quarter is 3 months. You mean literally, 90 days. One day out of 90 days, you can do a detox. Some detoxes you could do for 3 days. I like to at least do a 3-day detox or a 3-day cleanse minimum. You don't want to try to get away with no, detox with just one day, or you decide to do a 7-day detox and it's all juicy. You don't even know what you're doing when you're doing a juice detox for 7 to 14 days. There's a methodology to that. And you got to be careful with what you put in and you juicing, because it's sugary anyway, because you're taking out a lot of the fiber, most of y'all, when you juicing, and you pretty much squeeze and you literally are eliminating fiber from the whole foods of the fruit. So you got to or the vegetable, or the whole part of what God gave you in Mother Nature. So I'm trying to help you understand that detox is powerful. It's so many different types of detoxes out there. I'm talking about thousands. So what I cover on September 13th, I'm gonna be covering the most practical ones. Okay, when you're dealing with stuff that you got them worms, like my teacher would tell me, you got to deworm you first. Okay, you got to actually clean your blood. Okay, a lot of understanding how the liver works and how powerful it is, understanding enzymes and how enzymes actually protect you and when you putting toxins in your body. That's why you got to detox. Okay, that's why you got to detox. But anyways, I wanted to make sure you understand that you can save yourself a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm gonna let you know right now. I do go and get probably a routine checkup to see what's up, because I live in the United States. You live here, you can catch something from anybody. You can catch something from the food. You can catch something just breathing or drinking water. Okay, this you act like you live in the most best place out here and whatnot, and you can't catch them. A lot of people get sick out here, unknowingly and by accident. So I'm telling you right now, just to be on the safe side, just at least go get checked out once a year. At least know what's going on with you, so you can know how to deal with it accordingly. But after you get checked out, it's what you do after that. I'm not on no medication. So I wanted to make sure that I clean myself and detoxify myself and keep my body at a optimum state. You can at least clean your body. A lot of y'all do it, be eating a lot of just filthy stuff, and you won't even clean your pipes out. You won't even clean your arteries. You won't do a detox or clean your plumbing system. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you clean your homes and everything, but you won't clean you out at least 2 or 3 times a year. That's ridiculous. When you really understand, if you understood the really methodology of how powerful you are, how powerful your body are, how powerful what God gave you, you know what I mean? You want to understand that you need to be there September 13th. You know what I mean? Save you a lot of doctor visits. It'll save you a lot of money. You keep 10% of your bag inside your house, and you'll find out the power, how Mother Nature is your gift to healthy living. Herbert Green.
I'm just keeping it. I'm just keeping it real now. Giving something they feel now. Trying not to be stressed out. Kareem, tell them what it's all about. I'm just keeping it real.